Hello friend, how are you? Welcome to this my channel. My name is Amit Anand Mishra. Today in this class lecture, derivation equation of motion using integration method. I discuss as the equation of motion are find about that the two method. First the graphical method and second the integration method, and integration method are most important derivation of class 12 physics. Today discuss this equation of motion or integration method. First equation of motion b is equal to u plus at. Second equation of motion s is equal to ut plus half at square. And third equation of motion b square is equal to u square plus 2as. Three equation of motion I discuss about that the integration method. Integration method discussion equation of motion. First equation of motion b is equal to u plus at. We know that acceleration a is equal to rate of change of velocity with respect to time is known as the acceleration, and mathematical form is written as dv by dt. And multiplying dt a dt is equal to dv. Limitations are integrations a. This limit of time are travel and the axis of x axis and y axis. This is the origin point and show the velocity and time of graph. Graph is show the velocity and time, and this is the origin point, and this origin point of any particle are gone to this origin point are the first velocity u, and some time each particle are on the final velocity v. And discuss of this time parallel lines, draw the lines are parallel, and this is the slope. This slope are acceleration, and this time r dt are the time interval 0 to t. 0 to t dt. This is the finite integration are equal to the dv. What is the time and the particle are gone to this points u to v, u to v and dv. And इंटीग्रेशन dt इंटीग्रेशन जो है dt इज इक्वल टू t and limit are 0 to t is equal to this is the v, limit of u to v, and applying the upper limit minus lower limit. So upper limit are applying a t minus 0, and upper limit applying v and lower limit u. Then at is equal to v minus u and v is equal to u plus at. This is the first equation of motion is the integration form. Then second equation of motion s is equal to ut plus half at square. How derived the equation of motion of second equation to the gone the distance? This equation are solved Second equation. Second equation. S is equal to ut plus half at square. V is equal to ds by dt. V is equal to ds by dt. Position upon time is known as the velocity. And this position on this curve, any point are p, so the axis x, y, and z, and this is the position vector r. Position vector r. So in this time, in this positions are with respect to time is known as the velocity, and v into dt is equal to ds. V into dt is equal to ds, and we know that v is equal to u plus at. Equation number 1. Equation number 2, applying the equation number 1, u plus at dt is equal to ds, and applying the limit 0 से t, यहाँ 0 to t, in this limit 0 to t, u plus at into dt is equal to 0 to s ds, and multiplying dt u dt plus 0 to t a t into dt is equal to s 0 to s, and then solve. U is the constant, then the integration of finite integration of 0 to t dt t plus this is the a is the constant, and t finite integration of 0 to t square by 2 is equal to applying the upper limit s, then be the solve ut plus half at का स्क्वायर, s is equal to ut plus half at का square. This is the equation of motion, second equation of motion gone to this distance. Now we solve the third equation of motion. Third equation of motion. Third equation of motion we solve. Acceleration v square is equal to u square plus 2as, then acceleration dv by dt, and this is the written as, in this term are written as dv by ds into ds by dt. ds is the cancellation, dv by dt are same written as the I make this terms dv by ds and ds by dt. We know that ds by dt is equal to v, velocity is equal to displacement upon time, then a is equal to, this is the v into dv by ds, and multiplying a ds is equal to v into dv, and applying the limit a 0 to s ds is equal to v 0 to u to v limit u to v, and dv v into dv, and integration, this is the s is equal to this integration of x to the power n dx is equal to x to the power n plus 1 but n plus 1 plus c. Indefinite integral, this is the definite integral, and this limit applying v square by 2 and u to v, then we solve. As is equal to applying the upper limit v square by 2 minus applying the lower limit u square by 2, then denominator are same and the denominator are multiplying this term, 2as is equal to v square minus u square, then v square is equal to u square plus 2as. This is the equation, third equation of motion. Our integration method are we solve and prove derivative, then first, second and third. This is the most important topic for class 12 UP and CBSE board. Thank you.